It's a new day. It's the last day. We're hoping.
We just jinxed it.
It's the last day of, I didn't say anything about the bike though. I was just saying, you know, last day maybe
Now he's back. Max effort.
yeah, use baby wipes. I don't know. So, alright, we're back. We're at Felix's house. Felix.
What's up, guys?
We are finishing up the button for the compressor. The front end's just about done. It just has to get bled, and then we move to the rear, bleed it, and then we take it off the lift and ride it.
We're gonna ride. I'm gonna do burnout on it. Sorry, owner.
Sorry, owner. Felix wants to make sure the tires get hot, so yeah. You gotta do tire checks.
I mean, it's got enough weight on it that it's probably gonna do a really good burnout.
I mean, I need a good burnout because this is Burnout Bobby channel, and I don't think I've done yet one burnout on here. So
No, still waiting on that one, buddy.
still waiting on burnout. Maybe after I fix my bike. All right, so we will finish up with this. Get this little wired up here, and then bleed the brakes. And when we get back, hopefully the brakes will be bled. Brakes will be bled. Brakes will be bled, and then we'll take it off the lift here. So close. So you can see we got the battery box on. Alexa, 2. We're gonna get monitorized for that. Alexa, pause. Alright, you can see we have the battery box on. It's the blinkers, everything. We haven't bolted in, but we want to make sure fitment was correct. Have the up and down for the air. Push button start right there. I hooked up the compressor. He has 2 switches. One of these I guess is going to be for LEDs. This one I have the compressor, so right away that does that. Close the gauge, everything's good. Wires are good. We have it all loomed up. Right now it's aired up because Felix is putting the velocity stack on the carburetor. Well, he's trying to put a filter on it to richen it up some. We didn't put the battery box screws in yet. We will shortly. Right now we're just going to do some fitment things with the brake line, and then after that we're going to get it on the ground. One thing that he just sent us now was this tank cover. And it's nice. It's a stainless tank cover, and it was powdered candy red. It'll look really good on here. It does need that frame splitter that we sell in the back that goes right there, so it covers up all that. But the only issue right now is with this tank cover. I'll put it down. So the only issue we're having now is these wires we ran went down through here. The tank cover goes up to about right here. So there needs to be a tank, or in the tank cover, maybe a notch cut out like this for it to slide over. We were thinking you could drill a hole in the tank cover, but then if you ever want to take these out, it's going to be a real pain, because this gauge is put onto a clip, and that's not going to fit through. I'll have to depin it and do all that. So we might have to leave it up to the owner with what he wants to do. If he wants to make a notch in it and use some like rubber vacuum line to make a seal around it so it doesn't cut into the wires. Otherwise, there you go, guys. The bike is almost done. We're going to take the rear wheel off so we can bleed it, and we'll bleed the front first, and then we come back. The bike will be on the ground. Doing rolling burnouts all the way down the street. I'm just kidding. It's just going to do maybe one burnout. I'm excited. I hope you guys are.
I could give you all of my time. Turn on my camera, it's your moment to shine. How you do with all that spotlight? Can you make me feel inspired? Are you comfortable in that spot, or would you come join me in mine? Just let the bass capture your soul. Make believe we all alone. I know the dance floor is packed. Don't let them knock us out our zone. Dress fit and so perfect, must be heavy into that CrossFit. got you stuck in my crosshairs, and I aim to please your target. You could be the leading role, you could play the main attraction. I could let you take control as soon as you say action. Just let the story unfold. Whatever happens, just happens. On the same set, we magic, cause you can't fake this passion, girl. How's it feel to be a superstar? Say, how's it feel to be a superstar? Stick with me and you can go far. Just let your hair down and turn up. The mood's right, turn up. Ain't nothing to do tonight, turn up. I'm fresh from head to toe, turn up. Oh yeah, come let you go, turn up. Oh yeah, I'm on one, let's party. Get lost in these strobe lights until I find your body is calling. Tonight there is no limit, let's go.
So I frequently get a lot of questions at the shop about
How do you bleed brakes?
how do you bleed brakes. So it's easiest to do it with 2 people and
A lot of patience.
a lot of patience, because even if you've bled brakes on cars for 30 years or motorcycles for 30 years,
Yeah.
everybody knows it's a lot harder. Even Morinasi with the motorcycles, he's done it with motorcycles. It's so much different with these scooters. I don't know why. There's no explanation. It just is. So what we use is a little vacuum pump to get it started. A little pull-through system. We'll pull through the banjo here at the bottom. I have a little wrench on here. Just run into a tube to catch it. Felix up here, what he's doing is he's getting all the bubbles that are built up in the master cylinder itself.
And that elbow.
And when you flick that lever like that and let it just bounce back on its own, that
Here, show
creates
'em real quick.
vibration in the cylinder. It's going to get out any little bubble. These are so sensitive that even the smallest bubble will make it feel spongy. And the other thing that we do is we'll take a wrench and we'll tap the brake line like this. And this is what I did at Morinasi's house. You just tap the brake line so any air has been making its way up from the caliper up, just because of gravity, you know, air goes up. It's going to make its way back into the master cylinder here. So by tapping this,
That's helping a lot, by the way. Thanks.
you're welcome. It's allowing all the air to come up and make its way to the master cylinder. So it's always easier if you have 2 people.
I get some pressure now.
If you do it like that, and it's going to make it a lot easier. I mean, we've been working on this for maybe about 15 minutes now. And we're finally getting pressure after 15 minutes and bleeding, and we're doing everything right. So just take your time with it, have some patience. It will take a little while.
You'll know when it grabs.
Yeah, you'll know when it starts catching it. It's going to be a lot tighter. So we're just going to keep bleeding it, and then after that, the rear. You know, when you think you're getting close to finish, something always happens. In our case, the powder struck back again. So what's happening is, it should have been bled good by now. We've been doing it for about 20 minutes. We keep noticing that it's leaking right here. Well, all the banjo bolts are powder coated. Because of that, it's not making a good seal against the crush washer. I don't know if you can see where it's all been powdered right here on the inside. If it's on the outside, that's fine. We were able to get a little bit bigger size over it because of the thickness of the powder, but the inside is inconsistent and you're not able to get a good seal on it. So it kept pulling in air, causing bubbles, it built up a little pressure, but not what we were looking for. And then we kept wiping it clean and noticing that kept happening, and that bolt was cranked on there. You couldn't go anymore. So right now our brake bleeding is postponed because there are 3 banjo bolts and all 3 are powder coated. So it's going to happen no matter which brake we go to bleed. The powder keeps winning the battle. I don't know how. It keeps beating us. So we have to get more banjos. We got to figure out a game plan, see what we're going to do here. I feel like we lost. Like we just... 4 hours later. You can see outside. Thunder, lightning, rain. Sunny like 3 minutes ago. But that's what we're dealing with right now. The other thing we're dealing with, back brakes are done. Work great. Work excellent. Front brakes were working really good. But then we had to take the banjo out to swap it to the back so we could help bleed it. So So we're like, alright, it should be easy fix. Let's go ahead and do the front ones again. The front ones are puzzling us right now because we do the same thing we do every time. Vacuum bleed it and then prime it, etc., and it is still giving us a problem. There's still bubbles coming up as if there's a leak in the line. We've checked the line throughout. There's no leaks at all. So as to where the air's coming from, we're trying to figure it out. We're going through the whole thing. Everything else is good. I mean, the bike's done. Literally done. Minus that front brake right now. So that's all we're trying to do. And it's just eating us up. I'm gonna finish off the video for today. I gotta take off. I have some other things. We've been at it all day. It's done, really. Like I said before, it's done. Felix just gonna keep knocking at it, right? Do whatever you can.
Felix is just doing his thing to stay calm and collected. That's what Felix is doing right now. That's all I'm doing. But the bike's done, and I wasn't going to do a burnout. I was joking about it. But what's going on right now? Oh. It's going to get a burnout now. Wait, people. Just wait for it.
It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen now.
The amount of aggression built up, that tire's gonna spin.
Oh, it's going to spin with glory.
I hope you liked the video. I know there wasn't too much. As you can see, we got a lot of it done.
Yeah.
Box is on, all the switches are in, everything's good.
Just doing my little final touches like I said.
Yep. So it's good. It runs, everything. So all we have to do is just get that front brake, and Felix might figure it out. Maybe we're both having a brain fart. I don't know.
We're probably just tired, man. We're so excited to get it done. But you know what? It's turning out to be a nice bike. I'll ride with him.
The clean bike, and as you can see, now we're trying to get to my car. This has to be a torrential downpour, and I don't have my waterproof case on, so this is going to be a blast. It was literally not even raining. It was a sprinkle about 30 seconds ago, and this is where we're at. I interrupt this video for public service announcement. I know you probably thought that, well, powder coat won again, and we weren't going to finish the project, but let me tell you something. Had some good news on the way out. Found out what the problem was. Caliper. Fortunately, Mr. Felix had a second caliper. Put it on there, baby. She good to go. She riding high. So with that said, the bike is done. All we have to do now is tune it and ride it. I didn't want to leave y'all on a bad video like that. Nope. No, I did not. We are good. We are done. Until the next video, thank you for watching Burnout Bobby. Hope you liked the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Again, thanks for reaching over the 1,000 subscribers.